Hello my fishing friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into what awaits us on the water on Sunday, January 4th, 2026, across our beautiful island. And let me tell you, this day is going to be a fascinating one for anglers. The conditions are setting up for some truly challenging yet potentially rewarding fishing, especially if you know where to look and what to use. Stick around because I am going to share some little tricks and specific spots that could turn a slow day into a memorable one. You might be surprised at what secrets this chilly winter day holds for us. Now let's talk about our main targets for this particular day. Given the conditions, 3 species really stand out: pike, perch, and, for our sea anglers, shore cod. First up, the mighty pike. In early January, these powerful predators are still very much active, but their metabolism is greatly slowed down by the cold water. So where to find them? My experience tells me to focus on the deeper sections of our lochs and rivers. Think areas with significant drop-offs, the main channels, and especially canals near any available structure. Look for underwater ridges, sunken trees, or dense weed beds on your fish finder or map, as these are perfect ambush points for a lethargic pike looking for an easy meal. As for tactics, forget fast-moving lures for today. Your best friend will be a perfectly presented deadbait, a simple float-fished or ledgered herring or mackerel positioned right on the bottom can be absolutely deadly. Use a strong wire trace, of course, and practice patience. The bites will be deliberate, not aggressive. Next, let's discuss the beautiful perch. What a fantastic fish to target in winter. Unlike some other species, perch will keep feeding right through the coldest spells, making them a brilliant option for us right now. However, just like the pike, their metabolism has slowed considerably. The key to success is finding them first. In cold water, perch do not roam as much. So my little trick here is to be mobile. Fish a spot for maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and if you do not get a bite, move on. Look for deeper holes in rivers, marina basins, and the bottom of steep banks on the lochs. How do we catch them? The word of the day is finesse. This is where the drop shot method truly shines. It allows you to suspend a small, soft plastic lure just off the bottom and impart action without moving its position too much. You can literally dance the lure on the spot, enticing those cold, slow-moving perch. Finally, for our dedicated sea anglers, the kidding will be a prime target for shore fishing in January. They tend to be closer to shore at this time of year, looking for easy food. Search for them over sandy or stony beaches, as well as around reefs and larger estuaries. Places like Wexford Harbour and some of the Wicklow beaches have a reputation for good cod catches from the shore. The best bait, peeler crab, especially when tipped with a strip of squid or mackerel for a cocktail bait, is highly effective. Fish it on a strong bottom rig. The colder water means they will be less active, so a good scent trail is absolutely crucial to draw them in. Now let's talk about the conditions that are shaping our day on January 4th. Weather. We are looking at a high-pressure system dominating, bringing mostly dry conditions across Ireland. However, a chilly northeasterly airflow means daytime temperatures will be on the cooler side, ranging from about 2 to 6 degrees Celsius. Overnight, expect some sharp frosts with temperatures dropping to between -1 and -4 degrees Celsius. Wind will be light to moderate, generally from the east or northeast. There's a very low chance of any significant precipitation, so generally it will be a dry, crisp winter day. This stable but cold weather typically makes fish more lethargic, pushing them into deeper, more stable waters to conserve energy. Water temperature. Water temperatures in our lochs and rivers will be very cold, likely hovering around 4 to 7 degrees Celsius. Our coastal sea temperatures will be a touch milder, averaging around 9 to 10 degrees Celsius. This cold water directly impacts fish metabolism, slowing it right down. They will not be as keen to chase, making static and subtle presentations far more effective. Moon phase. On January 4th, 2026, we are greeted by a waning gibbous moon. It will be nearly 98% illuminated just one day past the full moon that occurred on January 3rd. Many old-timers, myself included, believe that the run-up to and just after a full moon can influence tides and fish activity, sometimes stimulating nocturnal feeding. While the full moon itself is often associated with good fishing, the day immediately after can see a slight decrease in activity as the moon begins to wane. General fish activity. Overall fish activity across Ireland will be on the capricious side for January 4th. The cold temperatures will generally slow things down, but the stable high pressure and the recent powerful full moon offer a glimmer of hope. Predatory species like pike and perch are still very much catchable if you adapt your tactics. Shore cod fishing can also be surprisingly good. However, species like salmon and sea trout, while their seasons open, might be slow to show in these colder conditions. So, my friends, I give the overall bite for January 4th, 2026, a capricious to average rating. The stable high pressure is generally good, and the recent full moon offers some promise, but the chilly northeasterly wind and very cold water temperatures will make our fish lethargic. You will need patience and precise tactics. That's all for today's forecast, my friends. I wish you all tight lines and many successful catches. May your lines stay taut and your reels sing. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another forecast. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for fishing this winter? What's your go-to bait for cold water pike or perch? Share your winter fishing stories with us.